this recording. Alright, so this is my advanced ninja guide. Okay, like the credentials, I guess, is I have a character in top 100, and this is my alt. It's also going to be top 100, so I have two top 100 characters. But really, that shit doesn't matter because everyone can get the crystal if they just play it long enough. So the main purpose of this guide is going to be talking about like specific situations with each class that I've noticed could help you play ninja better. And usually when you look at other guides on YouTube, they tend to just go like very basic information. And even my day one guide was sort of like basic information, but it's not day one anymore. So we got some important tech here that we want to speak about. So I've got my friend here, Narasawa, from also from the Revival Balance Discord. A pretty good, helpful mentor there. So I hope you guys check out the Discord or whatever. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about with Ninja is if you look at my original guide, I had like a damage combo as the opener. So I would go in stealth and then pop this and then press additional buttons. So the way the game is right now is that this is a fictional scenario. Like you would never be you would never be able to actually press the buttons 2 times in a row. And the reason is because of polymorph. Could you switch to white mage for me, please?
Yep.
Yeah, you have to switch.
Yeah.
Wait, is this white mage? No.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a white mage now.
Alright, so basically every game that you try to do any kind of aggressive play, basically the white mage has the ice. Every time you try to get hot, you're going to get iced down extremely hard. So, because this game is a tab targeting, this game is a tab, did this work? Quest duel.
Are you sure? I have no model bars, so it doesn't matter.
Just put polymorph on your hotbar and just tab.
Yeah, I just have boy.
Yeah. So basically the round's gonna start, right? And you're gonna think that you're gonna do some hot shit. Basically, as soon as I'm off of stealth, it's gonna be a tab target polymorph. So I'm gonna be like, oh! And then right here I'm dead. Like, just off of that polymorph, I would be dead instantly. In a real match, like, because polymorph is not purifiable, like, as soon as you pop open, you're gonna get polymorph and you're gonna immediately die. So now what I do, round start, is I just expect the polymorph and I press guard as soon as I'm tab targetable, I'm pressing guard. So then I just immediately guard. See, you can beat the polymorph that way. And then what happens is that you trade your personal guard for your team to be able to press buttons. Basically, if the white mage wastes polymorph on you, but you don't die, that's pretty much like swinging the team fight in your favor. This is extremely important. I really cannot emphasize how important it is to burn the white mage ice on yourself. Like, as a ninja, you're kind of playing like a fake tank role. If you think of like Teemo in League of Legends, like, they don't like you. You know, they don't want you on the game. So you have to accept that. That's what you signed up for. And you're going to try and eat all their abilities while still surviving. That's like your job. You know, if I eat the polymorph but I survive, then it's all good. If I eat the whatever but I survive, then it's all good. Next thing I want to talk about is living the warrior combo. The warrior combo where you get primal rendered into home gang. So first thing you gotta do for Sakuchi is you gotta do this. You gotta go to character configuration, target, and then press action twice to execute, limit ring movement to targeting range. So what this means is that, okay, if I don't press this, limit ring movement to targeting range, if I press outside of my targeting range, the Sakuchi will not go off. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna be running away, trying to Sakuchi out, but you're gonna get fucked. Now, the way you do this, you do limit targeting range when executing range, blah, blah, blah. These two settings together. So what is going to happen is that, like, previously, without this setting turned on, Sakuchi will only work if you're in the perfect range for it. Like, it'll only work here, and it'll purple out. It'll, like, gray out if you try to go past it. But with this movement on, you're like, your mouse cursor can be in Narnia, but you can actually always Sakuchi out. So that's how you get fast Sakuchis. Second thing is press action twice to execute. This is so that you can just double tap the button and you can get out. So the warrior combo that, like, you're gonna get picked off every time, especially if you get polymorphed on top of it. So It's like what you want to do is if you get hit with Primal Rend, you have to try and angle yourself so that it doesn't hit your team. Like here's the thing, the Primal Rend is not a skill shot. It's a targeted ability. So you're just gonna like you just have to accept that someone's gonna get hit by it, but it doesn't have to be the like you could turn the 2-man stun into a 1-man stun. And what I'm saying is that like let's say my team is up to the right side and they're like using a Primal Rend, I'll like try to move to the left. And just by doing that I can like save my teammates. The thing about heavy is that you can counteract heavy by using Huton to like not be super slowed, but you're still gonna be slowed a little bit regardless. Another point about warrior is that I see a lot of people just not hitting warrior at all. I mean, even on ninja is technically a quote-unquote low damage job, and that's just because it doesn't have any 20k damaging moves like Dragoon can Whirlwind Thrust for 20k or Nastron for 15k. But even a ninja can put enough damage on a warrior to make him sweat. So don't spam recuperate for me here. Just take the combo for me. So
Yeah, sure.
let's say you hit everything here, right? In those 3 buttons, like you can prep a kill if his purify is down, right? So if he doesn't purify that stun, then this is a prepared kill. And basically, if they do purify, you have to count down the purify. Just pot up so we can keep going here. So you're gonna get this situation a lot where you see a purify go off, but you really have to be patient with the Raiju stun. So this and the purify, and then if you got 7 seconds and they got 1 second left, so here you have a lot of time. I still have even more time here, so then I can get it, right? And the reason why you need that kind of patience is because the whole game right now, like the way the game works, it's you just check for Purify. If he doesn't have Purify, he's dead. That's literally how it is. Polymorph can skip the Purify check because Polymorph is not purifiable, which is beautiful. But that's just how
I
it
think
is.
you
Like,
mentioned probably is that warrior is 2-dash, so I can just do that and then you dip and then I can just go back in.
yeah.
That's
So
another reason to wait out.
yeah, and also like when you're getting jumped on by a warrior, it's important to like not panic. Because if you start panicking, like he's just gonna run through your whole team. It's like kind of funny. Like I guess the most important thing also is to recognize that like warriors do take damage, like just off of that combo. Like you put him at 70% life with any kind of team follow up, you can manage to do it. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is samurai versus ninja. So samurai is probably the best ninja answer in the game, and that's because you have 1 dash, but they have 3 dashes. So I'm gonna try and run away from you, and it's gonna be very difficult for me. So like let's say you're fighting, right? And then like the samurai decides it's time for you to stop playing the game, right? So they do this, you run, it go, you're like running away, and then another one. So what you can do is you can try and waste his time, but like
Yeah, there's a
one
lot
thing
of like lower yellow samurai who will just like they don't bother swapping PCGs. Also, if you're running faster than them, they can't like bind you, right?
yeah, that's
Remy
true.
just
That's
have
also
to
like
ask, does one
also like the thing
counter?
you have to remember is that like this is an in combat sprint, and the reason why it's better than sprint is because it doesn't lock your GCD out, just for the movement speed. And it's also a big shield that like helps out. The most important thing you have to realize as ninja is that you're kind of putting your team in a 4v5 in like an honest team fight. So if let's say this is a real game and I'm wasting the samurai's time, then I'm winning out on this trade, technically speaking, because I'm not super useful in the honest, like if everyone's on the point and we're having like an honest team fight, like what am I gonna do? I'm gonna Doton Katon maybe, like maybe snipe a kill or something. But like a samurai in the middle of 4 people, like he's busting out the Ogi Namakiri, like sniping the whole team for half-life. It's the same thing with Dragoon. Like if you get to waste their time, just chasing you around, that's you winning the team fight. Like, you're getting value off of that. Sometimes, sometimes your team will still lose, and you just gotta accept that. Sometimes you just still take the L, even after.
Remy, I just have to ask, does Monk also hard counter Ninja because of 3 dashes?
Yeah, it's not also just that. I would say Monk is a pretty good ninja counter as well because of they just stick on you. Dragoon's pretty good as well. I would say Ninja is pretty good at wasting the opponent's time, but if you don't have a team that is capable of using the time, then it's just gonna be a coin flip. You know how it is. Next thing I want to talk about is Red Mage. I feel like Red Mage deserves a whole fucking section by itself. So when you have to understand like what to do when a Red Mage hops on you. Because the melee combo from Red Mage is a gross overkill over your life. So I'm going to guard here and just hit me through the guard with the melee combo and Black Shift.
Let me put some stuff on my hotbar. Because, like, why would I play this job, right, Smile?
Yeah. Imagine playing Red Mage.
I'm not dishonest like that.
Dude, the Farilo.
Do you want me to, like, do the full thing?
Yeah. I'm just gonna guard, and I just want you to hit me through guard. Like, people don't really understand how much damage the class does until like you have to see. Like, I think through guard, I'll be like 30% life even after guard. All right, let's go. Oh wait.
I'll do like Frazzle as well, Quark War, stuff like that.
Yeah, just the normal like Red Mage combo. Okay, so with this combo that I fully guarded perfectly, I'm 70% life. There is no other class in the game that has that much damage. And one important thing to see is that the combo lasts longer than guard. So I don't know if you saw that, but the Ver Flare hits you for full HP. Like, because the melee combo is 5 GCDs or 4 GCDs, excuse me, your guard is not going to be up long enough to block the whole Red Mage combo. So how do you live against Red Mage? I mean, really the only thing you can do is run away. I would never fight a Red Mage. I would never ever attempt to take a Red Mage 1v1. I mean, in general, you don't want to take any jobs 1v1. But especially with Red Mage, it's like your priority is just getting out of there. So he jumps on me, I have to immediately scooch you out. And then if someone basically if you can get them to die from them chasing you, that's like your game plan against Red Mage. It's such like a shitty game plan that you have to all you can do is run away. But that melee combo is like 90k potency. It's not realistic to do anything else like stun and run and try to live. Also, one important thing to realize is that Red Mage has 2 gap closers, so just keep that in mind. There are some jobs that can give you like we just talked about how Samurai is a good counter, but Red Mage also really ruins your game plan, especially you're not going to be able to do any sneaky shit in the backline, because when you're trying to assassinate the backline, it's like, are they stuck in there with you, or are you stuck? They're the danger. You're not the danger. The Red Mage is the danger. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, and even if you pressure them, they can just swap to white and get
the white shield.
These
shields. Are 4
and
different
still then
barriers.
swap to black to your flare you.
Yeah, it's outrageous. Red Mage is fair and balanced. But
they
it's
still don't last that
gloom.
long, but they're 25% of your health, so it doesn't make a big difference.
It's you can live.
Although just having more health than the casters.
Yeah, it's a little bit doom and gloom with White Mage and Red Mage in the game right now. You might feel like you'll never be able to play the game. But I was able to climb on 2 characters, so I'm pretty sure it's possible. But you just gotta get a little bit lucky, I guess. the last thing I want to talk about is like how to actually win the game, because sometimes people just always get kills and they don't really try and win the game. As we say, wise man pushes crystal. Now Ninja is not the optimal crystal pushing job, but like you can do some stuff with Shikuchi. Like you could delay. So in a normal situation, you only get 5 seconds on guard to stall, but with Ninja, you can get a little bit more with Sakuchi, so you can get a total of 10 seconds. Let's say I Sakuchi on point, I get 4 seconds of stealth, and this counts as me being on the point. And then when I come out of stealth, I get another 5 seconds of guard. And then basically, this is the maximum stalling I can do. If I die here, you could try some stuff, but you're pretty much dead after guard if you don't have any teammates coming up. I've won some overtime matches doing that. It's kind of like a last-ditch effort, but it's not like, it's not necessarily like a perfectly optimal thing, It's just like something...
It's good because not a lot of classes right now has untargetable AoE spells.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, on-demand AoE is, like, not in the game right now, so you can pretty safely, even if they know that you're there, I think only like Dragoon with Horrid Roar, like a Horrid Roar can clip you out.
Like Mage super player as well.
Warrior with
The Cyclone, yeah.
Yeah.
Spin or whatever.
But that's not every
as
single
well.
job. Most of jobs like literally don't have an option to get you out of invis.
Samurai is an option as long as they have Kaiten.
Yeah,
but
but
it's not
you
as
have
bad
to
as
charge
before.
at somebody.
Like before
It's like
stealth
not-
was like...
You
yeah.
usually have it from experience.
Yeah. Before, you had you could just get slammed by any random
Wait, actually,
combo.
let me test something. Go into
Oh,
Shikuji.
okay. Yeah. Wait, whoops. Shikuchi after getting hit, or Sukuchi clean?
No, just Shikuji and then stay invisible.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
it'll
this
break.
counts as well. Also, if you're in someone else's line, obviously you'll
Yeah, you're
count
gonna
as
break,
being dead as
obviously.
well.
Usually
Like
people will
Rizzo.
not actually break you out of stealth, and it's just like an awareness issue. They don't know that you're there. They're just like mystified by like, why is the cart not moving? It's like whatever.
Wise men push crystal.
Yeah, wise man push crystal. Really, it's so important to get to like roach your way into the higher percent of the crystal thing, because a lot of the games are won in overtime, and you don't want to be the losing overtime team where you have to like actually sit on the crystal forever, because this game is kind of like built AoE wise. Like if you have to sit on the crystal, they're gonna get an easy 3-piece on the Samurai and the Dragoon LB. The last thing I want to talk about with Samurai, I don't know if it's possible because the limit break builds so slowly, but if you fuck up and you hit Chiten, you can survive with Huton plus Shade Shift. So if you Bunshin and Huton, your max life is like 60k, and the Samurai LB only does 100% of your life, so if it does 57k and I have 60k, I'll be able to live with like 3k HP. It's not super useful because you're probably dead right after. But that's important to realize.
I think it might still just overkill you, even if you change your HP. Let's test.
We can try
Takes
that.
2
I
minutes to
survived.
build up, so...
Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Like while we're waiting, I'll just talk about something. The like feeling about like the position of Ninja on the team is I already said in the first video that like you're not out here to like actually kill the players from full life, and the class is not really designed to be like a super carry. It's not like a carry position. You can be useful, but here's the thing, like you are team reliant, and I guess that's why it's not an S tier job. Like some jobs you feel like they are really like able to just win the game by themselves. But Ninja is not like even if you do get like the 3-piece or the 5-piece LB like with your resets, the only reason you're able to do that is because your team put the damage in. So like it's always important to like realize that like try to be more humble. Like you're not that crazy. You know, sometimes I see posts like, oh, I'm always like killing everyone, but I never win. Oh, my teammates always suck. It's like, yeah, you know, I get it, bro. Like your teammates always suck. You know, my teammates always suck too. But like, you know, like the bottom line is like, you know, they're the people you're playing with, and you know, you have to try and prioritize off of their plays. Like you can't always like decide who you're gonna reset on, which that would be like a whole topic on its own, like how to fish for resets or like getting resets. Probably make a separate video on fishing for resets completely. I have these 2 clips where I get like 7-piece resets, and basically you're better off not forcing any like resets by yourself, because you really don't have the damage to force a reset anyway. Like, you're gonna get. Oh, you ready? All right. So just cheat-in and then LB. Oh shit! Was I fast enough? Ugh, I don't want to have to like sit there and do it again.
I did 57.
Yeah, but I don't think my my shield applied because the server took. Yeah. Alright, we'll just wait.
I don't think the shield will do anything.
Let me see. You gain the effect of Huton. Oh, did it just kill me through Huton? But I've lived before.
It will kill you through like anything. I've killed the warriors in inner release before.
Oh, word.
Even though they get thrill of battle. Yeah.
Let's try it again, but
Sure.
I guess it'll just have to be like a separate video. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and like waste people's time watching that all over again. I guess we'll just retract that earlier statement. It's different to try and live through Sam LB because you'll just still get fucked. Never mind. Okay, I guess that's it for everything I wanted. Yeah, the skill difference. That's a good thing that we caught it on tape, right? So instead of giving out false information, I could have sworn that I've lived Sam LB by Hutaning before, but I guess he just
No, I think you didn't hint to cheating because a wise man observed cheating.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for the video. I hope it didn't fuck up the recording.